Hi, Holistic Travel Nurse. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And thanks for sharing this video. I hope this really will helpful for you. This is step 3 to healing my teeth naturally. And one I'm going to be sharing with, I'm going to be reading out of this book. Thank you. He has his own YouTube, and I will just share the link below if you can check out more of his stuff. And you can purchase the book on Amazon. It was cheaper there, and then I try to find it in bookstores, and so Amazon was best for the book. Okay, but I'm going to share with you if you haven't gotten the book yet, or some things that he talked about. I didn't get that when it comes to fat soluble vitamins, which is our vitamin A, E, and K, there are things that are interfering with the absorption of those. Okay. And he has a whole thing on this, and so I'm just going to go on the basics that fat soluble activators or vitamins containing the foods used. I found that these groups using at least 2 of these 3 principles in vitamin source had the highest immunity and dental cavities. With using the low amounts of fat soluble activators, they had the greatest amount of dental care. So we're not getting enough fat soluble vitamins, and so I'm going to share some things with you that has helped for you. Why tooth decay in modern society? He talked about the balance ratio from calcium, phosphorus, vitamin A, and vitamin D. Very interesting. And Weston Price tooth decay protocol. Those are super helpful in what they've had. I will link below some of the pictures and some of his videos where you can get it. This is really much the Price protocol summarized. So this is the page. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it. The Price protocol summarized. 2 to 3 times a day, you want to have a mixture of fermented cod liver oil, taken together with the high vitamin butter oil. I didn't get a vitamin butter oil, but he goes into this whole thing. I'm going to share with you what I did. I cannot just gog down cod liver oil. I have an incredible omega complex I was taking. I don't think it has cod liver oil in it. So I increased my cod liver oil. And he did talk about, and if you look at other videos, some of the best branded out there for you, it is Green Pastures. Again, I thought Amazon, or if you find it at another website cheaper, please let me know. You want to get fermented cod liver oil. They have them in tablets. Okay, that is where you want to get them. And so I started adding those into my supplements. I take a ton of supplements, and I was taking my supplements to work with the other day, and they're like, "Gosh, Naomi, you take a lot." And I'm like, "Yes, I do. You need to get your minerals." So you need to have 2 cups of raw grass-fed milk. Well, first off, it's really hard to find raw milk, and you only want grass-fed. Of course, when it comes to the milk. And some people can't do dairy. So if you can't do dairy, there's a whole section in here on that. I actually was doing no dairy for a long time, and actually was craving dairy though before I started this, and I realized that it was my body saying, "Hey, I need the dairy," and I was glad I can get at least some organic grass-fed dairy in my life. The one thing we also need more of is bone marrow. And so you want those bone broths, collagen, all those things. And I'll have recipes and stuff in there. Beef and fish stew. I don't know how to do a fish stew. There's recipes in here. I'm still skeptical about that. And boiling a fish, I'll have to figure that out. And I will tell you in a video if I do it and how it tastes. But I have been making myself eat liver. And in my private Facebook group and in my Instagram, I've shared a recipe of how I can get the beef liver in my diet and not have it taste like shit. And now my husband got mad at me because I did a stuffed bell pepper, and I added the liver to that. And he's like, "There's liver in this." I'm like, "Yes, you got to eat it." Because by itself, I just don't think it tastes good. But it's super, super impactful. Beef liver has full of vitamins for you. And find it grass-fed. I did go to a butcher's. I don't know if I'm getting it grass-fed. I know that I've asked him for the organic, but I am getting some of the beef liver. Liberal use of seafood, including the organs. Liberal use of organ meats and lamb meats, especially liver. Lots of green vegetables. And so that is when juicing comes in play, and you're going to get more kale. Remember, superfood kale, not superfood celery juice. But you can do kale, celery, and an apple in your juice, and you're going to get the massive benefits of kale juice. Because I don't do tomato juice. And there are people that need to stay away from nightshades. And he talked about having tomato juice or orange juice, but high vitamin C. Bell peppers are high in vitamin C besides just oranges. So if you're going to increase, maybe eating some raw bell peppers is another great idea. Fine cuts of red meat. Hey, you get to eat steak. Get some grass-fed steak in your life. Are you super excited about that if you are a meat eater? Freshly ground whole wheat oats, and you have to soak them. I've just been cutting my grains to a minimal. White rice is one thing you can have. Foods to avoid. Of course, white flour is horrible for you. There's nothing in there for you. Skim milk. Don't do it. He didn't talk about it, but I think coconut milk is amazing. Also another idea. Stay away from sugars and sweeteners, and he goes into it. I'm telling you, the other day I accidentally drank one of my husband's drinks that are low carb or something, and I stay away from aspartame because it is poison. And I had issues with lots of pain in my knee in the middle of the night, and I'm like, what did I do? And it's because I picked up his drink and I had aspartame. It is poison to my body. It's poison probably to your body. Stay away from aspartame. Stay away from those artificial sweeteners. I do stevia, and I have no problem with stevia. The other ones are just poison. And as far as, I swear my tooth was infected. And there's a lot of protocols I did. I did do some oil boiling, and I used some essential oils to help with that. And then there was some supplementation I did take. I share all that, what I did, in my private Facebook group. So you're going to have to join my Holistic Travel Nurse Facebook group, and I'll give you the protocol. You can message me at holistictravelnurse@gmail.com, and I'll give you exactly what I did. And when a couple days of starting on some supplements and oils and things, and I felt better. So I hope this video has helped you, and I will share more of my journey as I'm going through this. And I really suggest getting the book. Thank you for writing it. Thank you for doing the detailed work. I know how much work it is to write a book, and how much to put as much data that you put in this book. It's a really great book. So thanks for putting it out there. And if you are healing your teeth and you have, please share, comment, and look forward to chatting with you.